kind of lost for words to whatever that match was, but I mean, you go again, as you say.
Yeah, it's sickening for the boys in the end because we deserve to win the game. You know what I mean? And when you're playing against a team that are clear like that, you need a lot of luck. Well, actually, today we didn't need a lot of luck because the lads were fantastic, but the decision for the first goal to award handball when it's clearly hit him on his chest, and everyone can see the print of the mud on his chest, and then we was up against it because they're a really good team. You know what I mean? They're top of the league for a reason, but we were weathering it. They were very direct last 20 minutes, and we were dealing with it quite comfortably. But then again, a decision doesn't go your way in the end. They get a corner and keeper pops up, the ball's recycled, and the keeper pops up and it's a great header. You know what I mean? It's I must be cursed with keepers because I'm a West Brom fan, and it's very reminiscent to the one that Alisson scored for Liverpool. So, but listen, we're disappointed. I'm proud of the lads, but I've just said in there after, you never put performance over results. But today, after Wednesday, it was more about the performance because no one expected us to get anything today. So to come away with a point and be disappointed that we haven't won is really good for the boys' confidence going forward.
Yeah, you know the difference between Lichfield game on Wednesday compared to Saturday. What have you done in time to prepare? Because
well, to be honest, we've used your highlights, which has been really good, and it was good, and with Brooksy TV as well. So we was able to give the lads good coverage and share it in the group of what the problems were and what we did today. I thought the back four was superb, but they closed the gaps. Whereas against Lichfield on Wednesday, the gaps between the centre halves were really big, and the full-backs. And I thought Ruben, fair play to him, he's coming today, and he's been absolutely superb. And him and Alex look like a really decent partnership. And we've had to throw Mooney in at left back, that's not natural to him, and probably up there for man of the match. So yeah, superb. Cartel as well.
Yeah, I agree, definitely. You've brought in players that have definitely changed the system and have brought something new to the gate. You see the difference in the results further on in the season. Yeah, we went on a bit of a run before Christmas, but we hit a bad spell like just before that. You know, how do you plan to move forward with these new players?
The lads that we've brought in are quality players, there's no doubt about it. The problem that we've got with them is that they haven't been playing a lot of football, and that's probably the reason why we've got them. You know, I mean, Jordan Francis today was superb. We brought Reece Leake in, who was absolutely superb today. Dave Bellis, absolute colossus, and Tom Rankin's done really well as well. So the lads that we brought in, young Dan Agassi, again, he's done really well, grew into the game, and the more minutes they get, the better they'll be. They're quality players. They don't play at step 3 and step 4 by fluke. They're really good, but I'm really pleased with the lads that we've kept as well, because they've stepped up to the plate. So it's easy for a new manager to come in and just throw loads of new players in and hope that it clicks. But the lads that we've kept and the lads that have stayed have really taken on board what we've got. So yeah, the rest of the season we're looking forward to it. We've managed the difference between what we took over and that when we played with Church Allport to today is an absolute chasm. So yeah, so more the better.
And what do you prepare for next game? You know, next up we've got a week off.
Yeah, well, we won't be having a week off. We'll be arranging a game for next week. It's important that the lads get some minutes in, so we're training Tuesday. We might even have a game on Thursday, so I've got to sit down and have a chat about that. But there'll definitely be no week off. It's important that the lads get some more minutes into them next week. And it's also important for the lads that haven't gone on today and the lads that have been left out of the squad, because we've got some really good players that are not in the squad at the moment, and it's important that we keep them involved and have a look at them next week as well.
Our next game is Bewdley. We drew here at the gate. I think it's 2-2. We should have won that game too. We dominated well. What are you going to do?
Well, they've just had a new manager, so I know they're having a load of new players that are coming in. So we'll luckily for me, I've got a lot of contacts in this league, and we'll have them watch next week because we've got a free week. So one of us will be across and watching them definitely next week and get our own eyes on them. But we've got to focus a little bit more again on what we're capable of doing and look to, because we've proved today that if we get it right, we can go up against the best of them, and that's what we've proved today. So we'll be looking at them for sure. But it's important that we get some more implementation of the way that we want to play into our lads before we go into that game.
Thank you very much.
No worries, mate.